From across Maryland, Virginia, and the District, this is Washington's 24-hour local news leader. News Channel 8's Live This Morning starts right now.
9 minutes now before 10 o'clock. Here's something I bet you didn't know. Sunday is World Rare Disease Day. It's probably not one of the bigger medical milestones, but it's something that we should know about, and we're asking for some help in finding out about what this is about. Assistant Clinical Professor of Medicine, Dr. Geeta Nayyar, joins us from the George Washington University Medical Center to talk more about what this is and why it is worthy of our attention. Doctor, it's good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dave.
You're a rheumatologist.
Correct. By
training, and you get a fair amount of experience in these rare diseases. We are talking about problems that people have all across the country, but not in the significant numbers maybe when we talk about MS or some of the cancer or heart disease, things like that, that affect hundreds of thousands, in some cases millions of people. There are patient populations here, but they're smaller, and frankly they don't get the attention that others do.
Absolutely. Dave, you hit the nail right on the head. You know, rare diseases typically, we say, affect patients that maybe 200,000 in the population. The reality, though, is that it affects millions and millions of people across the globe, whether it's patients or families. These are life-threatening diseases, chronically debilitating diseases that really do affect millions and millions of people around the globe.
And frankly, diseases that a lot of folks will say, I had no idea existed until they get that diagnosis.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as a rheumatologist who treats these rare diseases, you know, I see the special challenges that these patients and families go through. Often they can't get to a rheumatologist like me, or they can't, you know, talk to their neighbor about this disease because, frankly, it's very unusual to have these diseases. And that's why this day is so important, and so important that we give this patient population the attention that they deserve.
We're trying to raise understanding and visibility of not just these specific conditions, but the fact that there are a lot of these diseases out there and so many people affected by them.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, this Sunday is World Rare Disease Day, and one of the ways that your viewers can help out is by wearing blue jeans. We are playing off of the genetics and genes and blue denim jeans, and using this as a common method of fundraising and getting the word out there that these folks need attention. They need fundraising towards research, towards training, towards treatment options. I mean, you name it, these folks really need the help.
When someone comes to you, for example, the Children's Rare Disease Network or something like that, this is not something that just cropped up overnight. There are a lot of people out there represented by those people who've decided to sort of take up this cause.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, at George Washington, we work with a group called CURE-JM, Cure Juvenile Myositis. This is one of many groups dedicated to eradicating some of these rare diseases. The Children's Rare Disease Network is also another one of those. And you know, you can go on the web on raredisease.org and sign up, log in, see some of these stories, be part of this virtual collective network, and help give these patients a real voice to help drive the attention that they need and the research that is needed in this area.
You may not have heard about Rare Disease Day before now, but we hope that you will pay attention to it on Sunday. Wear your blue jeans and raredisease.org.
You got it.
Doctor, thank you so much. Good to have you here. Geeta Nayyar.